this is Wendy Means, and today we are going to do a piece of art inspired by Paul Klee. His famous painting called Castle and Sun is considered cubism because of all the geometric lines. So first, what I'm going to do is use my ruler and a pencil, and I'm just going to draw rectangles and squares and circles to add to my painting. And I also want to add in a circle for the moon. I'm going to use a Gatorade bottle to trace my sun. Let's fix that up a little bit. Great, and I'm trying not to press too hard with my pencil. So I'm just going to take my ruler, draw that, going up and across. There you go. And then I'm just going to divide this up into different shapes. So this one's going to be that. I'm just going to keep using my ruler to do different shapes. Be super fun. Now you want your buildings to be like all different sizes. So this one's going to be a little smaller. I'm going to do a roof. That's a triangle on top. Now you can also have shapes already cut out that you just trace around, which can be easy as well. So now I have all my shapes on my piece of paper, and I'm going to outline them with an oil pastel. Now I'm going to use white. I'm using these Crayola oil pastels. I'm going to use white, but you can use any color you want. And just before you use the oil pastel, I always just make sure it's clean. Like, see this white here? It has lots of green on it and stuff. So I just kind of scrub it with my finger and get all the other colors off. So I'm just going to fast forward this video and outline all of this in white. Now I'm going to use watercolors to fill in all the colors, and you can see I have just a Crayola set here, and I've also got, this is a Jane Davenport set that I use. The colors are a bit more vibrant, but just use whatever you have. So I'm going to wet my brush, and I'm going to wet the space, and then I'm going to choose a color. And so you see how I wet it first? That one I did wet on wet, or another way you can do it is, so you get water on your brush, like that. Now I'm going to skip this space for now because otherwise it will bleed into each other. And this one I can just do without wetting it first if you want the color to be a bit more vibrant. And see how I'm kind of going on the outside and then on the inside. I'm going to stick to mainly warm colors, so red, orange, and yellows for my buildings. And then I'm going to do a cool color at the top. And see how this is called resist. So see how the oil pastel is resisting the watercolor. So at the end, it will look super cool. Yeah, so this one I'm just going down, down, down like that. And we're going to have that cool outline. So I'm just going to keep going with this red, different spots. Now, one thing I want to show you is that you do want to have a balance of colors. So repetition of color and shape is pleasing to the eye. So you do want, you know, I did red over here, and then I'm like, oh, I need red over there. I'm going to do red over here, and then it's more balanced. But it's going to still look super colorful with all these different colors. Now you have to be careful that, see how this is wet? I have to be careful that it doesn't bleed into it. That means that the colors are one together. If they do, like they did here, it's fine, it still looks beautiful. Now my brush is a little drier right now, so then you can see that the color goes on darker. And these ones, it was a bit more water, so the color doesn't go on as dark. Now this is a big area, so I really should be going with my brush the same direction. I got some splatters on there, which is fun. Kind of like that. There, so that's all done. And now I'm going to do a blue background because I want this to really stand out, and when you put warm and cool together, it really stands out. It looks beautiful. So first what I'm doing is I'm wetting my sky with clean water. That's really important. And then I'm going to add a blue. But I don't want the blue to be like super bright, so that's why I put the water down first. And don't worry, that oil pastel will resist it. So here I have my finished creation, and you can see that I used watercolor inside, and so the art concepts we learned are warm colors and cool colors, and they contrast to make things stand out more. We've got resist, the oil pastel resisted the watercolors, and we've got geometric shapes and colors that are repeating. So now I thought it would be fun to add some things to this. I've got this pad of paper that has all these beautiful papers in it. And I just thought we'd add some stuff to it. So what I did was I took this piece of paper and I cut out the insides of the flowers, which had these cool designs, and then I cut some of the insides in half, and then I cut the flower out so it looks like decoration on the shapes. And so now this is completely dry, and I'm just gonna glue these on. And I really thought about repeating sort of the patterns and the shapes, like so. So here is the finished painting. I hope you enjoyed this. Happy creating!